At the suspension camera on the Pontiac GT-OR. As you look back a little further now, it's Al Haddef again from the outside, beginning to get pressure from the number 74 Taffel Racing Porsche. Eric Lux behind the wheel, only 18 years old, beginning to put the pressure on Al Haddef. But we talked about the suspension cam on the Pontiac GT-OR. Well, Calvin also had a chance to look at some of the suspension components on these very potent BMWs.
Here at Lime Rock this weekend, the cars and the suspension systems are certainly going to take a pounding over the big bumps here. What we're looking at here is a half-shaft assembly that is utilized on the BMW M3s. Here we have the half-shaft with the tripod assembly, goes into the tripod housing. Now you can imagine here, as the suspension is moving up and down, you're going to get a lot of angularity here on this half-shaft, and there's certainly a mechanical limit to how far that can go. The next problem is, how do you keep the grease within this tripod housing? Well, it's done via this tripod boot. And if I grab it here, it would simply slide onto this half shaft, come on down, lock onto there and keep the grease within there. Now the problem is, when you've got a lot of movement with the half shaft, you've got a lot of angularity, this rubber boot is really going to be moving around. And the key is, this is a specially designed tripod boot from Emco gears that allows it to have this severe angularity without splitting, losing the grease, and hence overheating. This should mean that the BMW M3 should be in good shape this weekend.
Well, between the bumps and the elevation changes, those suspension components and those half shafts take a beating. You look at Al Haddef still doing battle with Eric Lux. Lux all over the back end of that BMW. Lux in the other Taffel Racing Porsche right behind, white and blue, trying to give battle, or take the battle, I should say, to the blue and yellow 05 BMW.